It is a great event for you and your canine. The 16th annual Dog Jog and 5K Runner coming up in just a few weeks. SPCA CEO Robin Starr and board member Michael Hughes are here today, along with Maddie, who's the mascot. Good morning. Good to see you. Maddie's just making herself comfortable right here.
She is a great girl and an adoptee from the Richmond SPCA, so we're particularly proud of Maddie King.
And she's a wonderful way to know, because she's been so friendly with me. I've never owned a dog, and now I go, well, maybe I might want one.
Well, and Maddie will convince you of that, because she's a delightful representative of the wonderful animals you can adopt from the Richmond SPCA.
She really is. And for people who don't really know what the SPCA does, what in a nutshell is the SPCA all about?
Well, we save the lives of a little more than 4,000 homeless dogs and cats every year, and we also run a full-service veterinary hospital that provides full-service veterinary care to the pets of people who have adopted animals from us or who are of low income. So we do important work that saves the lives of animals just like Maddie, who was at one time homeless. And that's the point of the Dog Jog, because it allows us to have the money to save those lives.
Last year's event raised over $150,000, which is amazing.
It did, and this year our goal is 157, and thanks to Holiday Barn, our title sponsor, I believe we will get there for sure.
That's great. Michael, what is it about the SPCA that gets you so excited about being a part of the organization?
You get to see people and their pets engaged in just a fun event, and obviously exercise them, and you know, it's the engagement piece, which is just really, really wonderful. And it's intimate, but at the same time, everybody's cognizant of what we need to be doing so that we can get the necessary funds to help even more dogs, great dogs like Maddie.
And it's got to be great at the Dog Jog to see all of the pets and their people together and see all the personalities meshing out there.
It is. The first thing in the event is a 5K run, which is chip timed, and it's a real race. You don't have dogs in that, but the second event is the Dog Jog, which follows, and it's just a leisurely walk to have fun with our pets. The real point of it is that the participants help us to raise money to save more lives. And participants in it, you know, they can raise money on their own if they would like. They can become part of a team, or they can start their own team. They can have their own page on the website for the Dog Jog to raise money. It's just a wonderful opportunity to come out and have fun with your dog, and also help others to be saved and have a wonderful life in a home.
One of the options that I saw for helping the organization in this event is called the cat nap.
Yep.
I like that.
We came up with that a couple of years ago because it fixed two issues. We worry a little bit that cats don't have a role, so it gave them a meaningful role, and it also let people who don't really feel like participating in a Dog Jog to have a way to really help us with the event and get to that $157,000 goal.
And explain how that works.
Well, you can help raise money without having to actually participate in the event. You can help raise money and get your friends to chip in.
Or I understand, I read in the instructions, if you walk with a dog that's not yours,
absolutely,
you're also in that category.
You can do that too. You can take an adoptable pet as well.
Have you been to the event before, Michael?
Oh yeah, every year since they've been doing it for 16 years. And
explain the atmosphere there. What's it like?
It's almost like a fair for dogs, particularly. Sometimes you see some other pets with other great vendors out there, such as food, treats, toys, some training offers. Our wonderful training team will put on an agility demonstration so you can see other things that you can have with pets. And the green team is there as well. And that's a great opportunity post Dog Jog for people to continue their support with the Richmond SPCA as a volunteer, exercising and walking dogs. Yeah, and the food vendors are great as well.
And this really is a family-friendly event, isn't it?
It is. I was just about to say Petco Foundation is sponsoring a wonderful thing that's a kids fun zone and a pet fun zone, which allows, as you would expect, both kids and pets to have fun things that are supervised to do, and there's just a ton of stuff for families. So, you know, if you don't have a dog or your dog isn't up to coming, still turn out, because it's a fun occasion. occasion.
And there are awards at the end.
There are. We don't have any award for hurrying, so it's not about who gets over the finish line first. It's about who has a good time. We have, you know, look-alike awards and dress-up awards, and then awards for the people who do seriously great things for us.
And I know CBS 6 is happy to be a sponsor this year.
We're so grateful
and our
for
Greg
that.
McQuaid's going to be there.
Greg McQuaid has been an important MC of this event for so long, as well as our fur ball in the fall. He is a wonderful supporter.
Well, we're happy to do that. And Maddie, thanks for coming in and chilling out on my feet today. The 16th annual Dog Jog is Saturday, March 24th at the Robin Starr Humane Center at 2519 Hermitage Road. Registration and packet pickup begin at 8:15. The 5K begins at 9:30. The Dog Jog is at 11. And as we mentioned, Greg will be MC of the event. Just go to WTVR.com/VTM. We'll put a link there on more on how to register for you. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie.